you're one of my viewers, you would know I post every single day. But back in May, June, July, I was kind of going insane. You would have noticed I stopped uploading for around 2 weeks. Yes, because I went to a mental hospital. I was literally sacrificing my sanity while attempting to upload every day for you guys, and thank you for sticking around while I was in solitary. Anyways, I wanted to do this little story time as something new on the channel. If you're new, a sub would be appreciated. Now let's get on with the story. It was like the middle of July. I was with my mom and this other dude. We're just gonna call him Finn. I know it's a great made up name, now forgive me. I was going to get an MRI scan on my brain because I was dropped on that. Anyways, it's not important. I was stabbed by so many needles in the hospital to the point where when I got out of the hospital, I was literally lightheaded. Anyways, on the way home, or at least that's where I thought I was going, Finn sabotaged my daily uploading streak and took a detour to the mental hospital. At first, we were in the main office and that's where I met one of my buddies. We're just gonna call him Jay. Me and Jay were in the waiting room for, I don't know, 1, 2, maybe 3 hours. I was asleep. Jay said once we got comfy and solitary, he knew I'd be a good sleeper because the way I slept in that place. He said I could sleep anywhere. After being in the waiting room for 3 hours, we went to what I would like to call hell. The staff there made us strip down to the boxers one by one, and after that we got comfortable. A couple days went by and we met 2 other boys because the rest of the people there were all girls. Like, we were all ratioed. We were only 4 boys and 20 girls. That doesn't matter though. What does matter is all the tension in the air. Like, we all feed each other in that bitch. Like, we all thought we were gonna jump each other. After a couple days, I got so used to the place and it got so boring. I would literally sleep, get up, and sleep again just to pass time. That's when I had to make some friends. I only really talked to 3 other boys and we'd mess around and joke and have a good time. Now, it's been a long time since I was in that place, but I remember one kid made friends with me, then he brought all the other boys together. After that, we all started talking. I remember some kid teaching us how to sell drugs. I'm not even lying. He sounded so experienced with it too when we were only in 9th grade. I didn't take his advice, by the way. I remember one kid grabbed the tablets and we had found Subway Surfers and the high score was in the millions. We all started joking around saying stuff like, that kid didn't want to leave and don't have to make Subway Surfers! For the most part, it was pretty chill except for one thing. I went to the hospital over a girl and there was this one girl there that developed a crush on me. She would not leave me alone at all. She would follow me around the place and touch and hug me when I didn't want to be touched. Point is, she was obsessed. Dating wasn't allowed, but whenever I was near her, she would say that the staff says that rule isn't really true. I didn't want to date you anyway! Now, when I was in the hospital, I was still depressed, right? So I never went outside. I would stay inside all day and sleep the days away to pass time. One day I was actually feeling like I was in a good mood, so I went outside. There was an old swing set and these fat girls were playing on it. I'm sorry for calling them fat. I was waiting for them to get off the swing set so I could be alone on the swing set because I don't really like being around many people. Now mind you, they were on the swing set for about 10 minutes. I got on the swing set for about 2 minutes, I'm swinging, and that thing collapsed on me. My friends I made came over there rushing to me because the swing set collapsed over me and I didn't get up fast. They were real ones, shout out to y'all. They got me up and I wasn't that hurt. The only thing that really hurt me was a pole that fell on my leg that hurt for about 3 days, but let me tell you, I was pissed. Me and my friends would say those girls rigged the swing set on me because that's really what it seemed like. They were swinging on it for way longer than me and weighed way more than me. It's all good though. Fast forward about a week and one of the boys left and there came another one. He kind of scared me low-key because when he came, he was my roommate and we had group together every morning. If you don't know what group is like, it's basically where we set our goals and our plans to get out and stuff. It's boring. Anyway, every day when the staff would ask him what his goal was, he would say, and I quote, to keep homicidal intentions to a minimum. Like, buddy, if you're my roommate, we're not having any homicidal intentions at all. But I really didn't mess with that kid because one night he started crying listening to Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. I could really tell he missed home. Wherever home is for that guy. Fast forward about 2 weeks and one of our other friends left. Me and my buddy Jay were having our last meal. I'm a picky eater and I really didn't like what they were having for lunch that day. Jay insisted that I tried what they were having because he really liked it, so I tried it. I ended up actually liking the food. I'll forever remember what he told me that day. Try new things. I never listened to anyone else when they told me that though. It was some type of ramen noodle soup without the liquid. It didn't look that good, but it ended up being good. I remember I opened up a fortune cookie and on the paper it read you will have a lot of successes in your future. I'm still waiting on those successes, fortune cookie. The last day. How do I remember it? It went by very slowly. It felt like the longest day there, even though it wasn't. Me and Jay ate breakfast and started packing our stuff. We all exchanged contact information and we waited a couple hours for our parents to come and get us. What's crazy is me and got out at the same day and went in on the same day. And our parents came at the same time. We both left not looking back. Jay and I ended up living very close to each other in the same town, so he ended up coming to my school a few months later, but I left that school without looking back too. Outro time. If you enjoyed my story time, a like would be appreciated, and a sub would be nice if you enjoyed the video. I did my story time a little bit differently, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.